So hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you and your family members are doing good because that is the most important thing, and for rest we are here to talk. So we were following our pattern wise DSS sheet, and in this we were doing linked list topic, and today we'll start the new pattern which is linked list with stack or hash map. Means you have to use the extra space complexity, either stack logic or hash map. Although that's not guaranteeing that will be the optimized approach, but that logic of stack or hash map is going to be used. So let's see the very first question, which is add two numbers. So here is the problem statement. It says we will be given two numbers in linked list format and we have to add it and return the answer. So see, if you remember, like if we have to add 2, 4, 3 and this. So don't you think we always start from last? We added 7, then there is no carry forward. So again 6 plus 4, 10. 0, carry forward 1 and then total 8. This is how we supposed to add, remember? So it is very important to reverse the number or list. So that is one of the reason if we have to reverse. And for the brute force approach, why don't we do one thing is we have to to add, we want the last numbers, right? So let's just store in stack 2, 4, 3 and other one 5, 6, 4. Now what we wanted to add the numbers from the last, so we'll pop and add 7. Now we'll pop and add 0, carry forward 1. Now we'll pop and add and total 8. But in this particular question, the question itself says that the digits are stored in the reverse order. Means we don't need to reverse it and we don't need to apply that stack logic here because the question itself said it's reversed, right? So think like this. The exact number is not 2, 4, 3. The exact number is 3, 4, 2 and 4, 6, 5. So you were supposed to add from the end. So it has already reversed you and have given you like that. Okay. So how can we do that? Now suppose we have to add from the starting itself. So we will add 7. Now carry forward 1 to it. So 8. So the exact answer was supposed to be 807 for the number 3, 4, 2 and 4, 6, 5, right? But the answer also expects you in the reverse order. Means you just need to add this and return the new head in the linked list format. Okay. But we will read the constraint because we never do solution without reading the constraints. So constraint says the number of nodes will be minimum 1, okay, and 100. It's very small. Means very small means O of n. Correct? Because anyhow in linked list we don't go for quadratic solutions. You already know if you are following our playlist. So, and the node values can go from 0 to 9. Obviously, okay. Why it is very important to know? Because see, if we have the node values from 0 to 9, so even in the worst, best case 0, 0 we will add, it will become 0. And the worst case, it will be 9 and 9. So when you will add, it will become 18. So carry forward is going to be only 1 or 0. Correct? But if the number of nodes can be anything, suppose it's 20 and suppose it's 25. So when you will add, it will become 45. So in that case, carry forward can also be from 0 to 9. Correct? But as a question itself says, the number of the node value will be from 0 to 9. So for sure at max 9 plus 9, 18. So carry forward is always going to be either 0 or 1. Correct? So this concept will help us to decide the value of carry forward. Means if it is only about 0 or 1, so on the basis of summation, if the summation is greater than 9, we can just simply assign carry forward 1. Correct? If summation is less than equal to 9, means carry forward 0. But if it was not so, summation can be 29, then we have to apply the division by 10. 29 divided by 10 and then 2 will come and 2 will be the what? Carry forward. So in that case, we have to apply the logic also to calculate our carry forward. Okay. So that's why we always read the constraint. Okay. But now as we have these two linked lists, okay, and suppose let's think for the most brute force approach. We don't know how to play with linked list and all. So what do you think? What's the best approach? First one is you can think of let's do one thing. Let's convert this into integer 2, 4, 3. Let's convert this into 5, 6, 4 integer values. Done. Now add it. So when you will add, it will become 708. Very easy. Correct. Very easy. But wait. Remember the number of constraint was 100. 100. 100 means, can I say number of nodes 100 means Number of digits also 100 times, correct? And do you know how much integer contains or long? It's very small, right? It's not 100. So that is one of the reason key conversion of these numbers in the digit format to do the summation and then further divide and get single digits and creating the linked list is not possible. Okay, because of the constraint. If the constraint was like number of nodes were supposed to be 15 or like 18, 19 something, then we could have think for it. So for sure converting this into integer is not an option. Now then second option, second option is let's save the number, let's store the numbers in the list. List means we will have two list 2, 4, 3 and second list will be 5, 6, 4. Okay, also the question itself mentions we won't have any leading zeros. Okay, it mentions, see, you may assume the two numbers do not contain any leading zeros. Okay, so there won't be any leading zeros, so it's okay. Now what we will do, we have these lists, we will start our I pointer and we will start our j pointer, correct? Now we will add 2 plus 5 and plus carry. Remember, initially carry will be 0, no problem, but 2 plus 5 plus carry will be our final summation. What is the final summation? 7. So we'll check ki, hey, if our summation is greater than 9, but in this case so it's not, correct? So we can make another linked list, okay, or we can override the same linked list at the same time. But the question does not guarantee ki the number of nodes will be same in both of the cases. It might be like 5, 6, 8 further, correct? And this was only 3. So the total answer will be maximum length out of these two plus 1. Why 1? Because it can be like in this case, so it was just 7, 0 and 8. But what if it was 5? Then 2 plus 5, 7. Let's write here 7. Then 6 plus 4, 10, carry 1 and 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. So 0 and 1. So can I say maximum length out of these two linked lists and plus 1 will be my length of this. Okay, so let's make another linked list to store our answer. So we'll check summation is less than 9, it's not greater, correct? So we will just save our answer 7. Okay, now we will move our I here and we will move our j here, correct? In else case we will write what, list dot add what, summation as it is. Okay, because summation is only having single digit, right? And also no carry forward, so carry will also be same. Now I plus plus j minus minus, again we will add 6 plus 4, 10. Is it greater than 9? Yes. Now we cannot say ki save the sum as it is. No, we have to do the modulo operator to get the second digit because we have 10. So we want to store this as my sum, correct? So it's very important ki in our list we will only add sum modulo 10 because remainder will get added. So 0 will get added, correct? And now we have to carry forward. So carry will be sum divided by 10. Okay, or you can simply say 1. You know why? Why? Because if it was greater than 9, sum was greater than 9 and you know two nodes can add up and make max 18, correct? So carry forward can be at max 1. So even before 9, 9, if there was something 9, 9 also, so 9, 9, 18, carry forward 1 will go here. So in total also 9, 9, 18 plus 1, 19 only. So in all the cases, when the summation is greater, carry forward is going to be 1 only. So we can blindly write 1, okay. Now again we will do I plus plus. So we will do I plus I here and j here, j plus plus. Now again we will write what? 3 plus 4 plus carry. Now total is 8. So now we'll go, hey, is my summation greater than 9? No. So list dot add sum. So now this is in the list format. We have to create linked list. So now what you can do, either create a new linked list 708 and return the head, or else take the maximum length. How you can take the maximum length? No need to calculate again because you stored everything in the list, right? So list dot size can give me the maximum length, right? So whatever is the maximum, if suppose this, then list 2 you can consider and just override all the values here. But anyhow the return will also be the length. So O of max size is going, max size means O of max of, let's say n is the size of linked list 1 and m is the size of linked list 2. So max of n or m is going to be the space complexity as well, okay. And time complexity, O of n to read the values and put, O of m to read the values and put, and further we have to put this in while loop, right? So at max this while loop will also run for how many size? Here to in this case 3 size, but suppose we had 5 and 6, then how many size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So max. Okay, so time complexity will also be max of n m, and space will also be max of n m in the brute force code. So this is the code we have discussed. We will create two lists, list 1, list 2, okay, and we will iterate in the linked list 1 to store all the values in list, and iterate in the list 2 to store all the values in the list. Okay, now again further to store our answer, we have to create answer list. Now I, j and carry will start from 0. Now in the while loop we have to write if any of these conditions are true. Why I said this? See, in this case suppose 5 and 6 is there, okay. So I, j both exist, I, j both exist, I, j both exist, I is out of index, okay. So do we need to stop? Why? Because carry is still there and the number j is still there, so we'll keep on going, okay. Even if it is null, no problem, keep on going, j, j. Now do we need to stop because I also ended, j also ended? No, don't stop. Why? Because what if carry is still there, carry is equal to 1, then though we have to store this carry also na here in the list. That is why if any of these is there existing, keep on running the while loop, okay. Now create the sum variable with carry. If carry is 0, it will be 0. If carry is 1, it will be 1. In both ways you can do, okay. If you start sum with 0 here, then in the summation of list get I plus plus, you have to do plus carry also, okay. So that's why I have added carry at here only, okay. Now if I means if it is inside the boundary of list size, then in the summation variable add the value at ith index, similarly add the value at jth index. Why we are checking this if I, j condition? Because here in the while loop it's written with or and not and, so it does not guarantee key which is out of index, okay. So before adding means before getting the ith or jth value, it is very important to check if it is out of index or not. Now once done, we are ready with our sum. So in the answer we have to write sum modulo 10 and carry will be sum divided by 10. So you can write in just 2 lines, or else you can write like this as we have written here to understand this more clearly. Why? Because if summation is greater than 9 means in 10 format, in double digit format, where we will have carry, so we are going to write like this, or else we are simply going to add like this, okay. But this 2 line of code will also work without if else. Why? Because even if summation is less than equal to 9, modulo will give same. Suppose sum is 8, so 8 modulo 10, 8, so we are going to store in answer 8. Now 8 divided by 10, 0, so carry will still be 0, correct. So that's why. Now this while loop will help us to store our values, means summation values in the answer. Now our task is to overwrite or create new linked list. So what we will do? Let's create new linked list, because anyhow it is going to take same space complexity. So we will create the new linked list with a dummy node and we'll start running a alias with the current pointer. Now until we have elements inside the answer list, array list, okay. So in our current next we will keep on adding the nodes and we will be moving. So what we are doing here, can we say after adding, this is a list we had, okay. So we decided to create a new linked list. So we always prefer to create a dummy node with 0 and current we will move. So in the current dot next we have to add this with the 7 value. Now next time we will move our current ahead, let's say here current ahead. Now next time also I plus plus, so I will come here. Now in the next current dot next we will add 0 and we will move our current ahead at 0, correct. Now again what's the next number? We will move our I plus plus ahead, correct, at 8, so I will be here. Now to the current dot next we have to connect 8, so again we will move our current ahead. Now I will also go out of index, so as I is out of index, so we can say this is the linked list we have. Now we have to return 7 as the head and here is our dummy node, so we have to return dummy dot next, that's it. So that's what we did in the answer array. We will iterate and to the current next we will connect the nodes and we'll move the current ahead, and at the end dummy dot next will be our final answer. You can even override the linked list by checking the which linked list is of larger length, so you can override that linked list, okay. So let's run the code. Done. Now let's try to submit this. But here as we are storing the numbers here in the array list, and you know because this is extra space, and in linked list solution we always prefer to ignore taking extra space. Complexity means storing the values in the list to manipulate something. It says the optimized approach always says ki play with the nodes itself instead of storing somewhere else and then manipulating it. So let's see how can we think of the optimized approach here. So to store these values, correct, values of nodes to store in the array list, we anyhow iterated, correct. So can I say for iteration, let's say L1, L2 we have, okay. So while iterating and saving, we can say now L1 and L2 when both started from the same point. So at the same point also now we can add it, don't you think, 5 plus 2 and store it at somewhere. Yes. So let's create a dummy node 0 and to its next let's add the value, like node with the value, okay. So what we'll do, we will check key L1 plus L2 and plus carry forward, which is 0 now. What is this total? Is it less than 9, like less than equal to 9? Yes, means carry forward will be 0 only, and we will save, like connect a new node with the value 9. And now here also we have to iterate, so current we will move ahead, correct, so that next time we will connect a new node to it. Now again what will happen, L1 will also move ahead and L2 will also move ahead. Now what we'll do, L1 dot value plus L2 dot value plus what, plus carry. So it might happen ki any one of this becomes null, so then we can't do L1 dot value. So we can say like this ki hey, we'll start our sum from 0. If L1 is not null, okay, if L1 is not null, then in the sum just add L1 dot value and move your L1 to L1 dot next, correct. So if it is true, then only it will happen. Similarly, if L2 not null, okay, then in the summation just add L2 dot value and move your L2 ahead, L2 dot next. Very simple. So what I did, instead of doing L1 dot value plus L2 dot value together, that will cause writing extra line of code. Why? Because it is only possible when both exist. If it does not exist, then again we have to keep writing ki while L1 exists, suppose L2 becomes null. So while L1 is not null, keep carrying, adding carrying plus L1 dot value, correct, and keep creating the new nodes, etc. So it's always better ki check this, if L1 is null, no matter, keep adding L2 to it, correct, and we can start our sum with, let's say, carry, as we did earlier. Done. Now after this much line of code, what we did earlier, carry, what was carry? Carry was nothing but sum divide by 10. Done. And now what we have to do, in current dot next, what we have to connect? Current dot next, we have to connect a new list node, but with what value? Can I say sum modulo 10? So even if it is less than equal to 9, it will be as it is, 9, 8, 7, whatever. And if it is greater than 12, then modulo 2 will get saved here, okay, and carry will be here, correct. Now what we have to do, we have to move our current ahead. So current is equal to current dot next, and that's it. Very simple, don't you think? And the condition will be same in the while. And what was that? Ki while my L1 not is equal to null, or else L2 not is equal to null, or else carry not is equal to 0, okay, that's it. Can we write the code for this? So to store our values means create new linked list, we need a dummy node. So let's say dummy node is equal to new list node with value 0, correct, and we will also start our current of type list node, my bad, of type list node, current we will also start from same dummy, let's say, correct. Now what we want, a carry variable, so int carry, let's initialize this with 0. Now while L1 not is equal to null, or L2 not is equal to null, correct, or else carry not is equal to 0. If any of this exists, then we have to keep on doing. Now what we have to do, we have to start our sum variable with the carry itself. If it is 0 or 1, let's add that in sum itself. Now we have to check if our L1, okay, not null, then what you have to do, in the sum variable, okay, just add L1 dot value there and move your L1 ahead. L1 is equal to L1 dot next, correct. Now similarly you have to write for L2 also, so that's why it's very important to add in this if case, not else, okay, otherwise any one of it will run. So we have to check if L2, we have to write here L2 L2, here also L2, and here also L2. Done. Now after this, what we have to say, in the carry, just do sum divide by 10. Okay. Now in the current dot next, just connect a new list node with value what? With value sum modulo 10. Very simple. And we have to move our current ahead simply. So current is equal to current dot next. Now after coming outside, we have to return what? See what we have to return. Let's see. So what we'll do, 5 plus 2 7, so we'll add 7. Now 4 plus 6 10, 0, carry forward 1. Now 4 plus 3 7, carry forward 8. Now this is null. So we have current somewhere here, correct, and dummy, but we have to return 708. So how can we return 7? It's very simple, dummy dot next, correct. So here we will simply write dummy, return dummy dot next, as this will be your new head. So now let's run the code. L1, okay, I missed it, my bad. Let's run now. Done. Now let's try to submit this. So as you can see, that while loop is running for, let's say L1 size is 2 and L2 size is 10. So it will keep on running until 10. And if the last was carry, so it will run for one more time, means total 11, correct. So the time complexity will be O of max of length of L1 or L2, and space also O of max. Why? Because I showed you, right, that the longer length will actually store our final answer. So this was your optimized code. I hope you all would have understood. So this was the code in Java. Here is the code in C++ with the similar logic. Okay, and here is the code in Python with the similar logic. So if you all understood, then definitely you can go in the sheet and mark the very first question of this pattern as done. And I hope you will submit on your own and you are preparing your own notes. But still, if you have any doubt or any concern, please do mention in the comment section. Or if you want to connect with me on any social media, I'll attach the social media links and my sheet link in the description below. And if you are still watching till now, just hit the like button and do subscribe the channel if not yet subscribed. And that's it for this video. Let's meet in another video with some more interesting questions, topics and patterns. So then keep learning, take care of yourself and your family too.